Howdy, everybody. This is April Fool's night, but this is no joke. My channel's a joke, and I'm a jokester, but this is no joke. Uh, this is actually recording it on Saturday night. It'll probably be released on Sunday morning, which would be April 2nd, 2023. So I was kind of conflicted because I had a thought, and I wish I had better thoughts on this or how I could do it better, but I'm not like a YouTube genius, but I do enjoy YouTube, and I love meeting people from all over the country who have different passions. You know, Rebecca Touched by Yarn does her yarn thing. There's so many people, people love chickens and homesteads and farming and just whatever, droning, whatever some people like, like I said, fishing, hunting, just so much different variety out there that it's cool that, we can all share and be a part of each other's lives. Uh, so the reason I'm doing this, thank you, is, I know I'm realistic about what I do on YouTube. I know what my obstacles are. I know what my financial capabilities are. But this is a huge thank you because um, this is video number 500. It's been a little less than a year. I think, matter of fact, I think May 4th will be a year. I've done 500 videos. Like 499 of them were probably not good ones, but every once in a while I, I pull something off that gets a little attention. But so I would love to acknowledge so many channels. I really don't even. I know when you look at your subscribers, it's not always like an accurate. I guess the people are like hidden or whatever. So I would love to be able to get on there and acknowledge. Right now, I gained like 5 new people today due to a short video I just did about bait shrimp or whatever. So I think a few of those will stick. I don't know how many, but and it was in a preliminary cycle. But I just like getting on, and it helps kill some time for me, helps me relax and enjoy. And to be honest with you, since Hurricane Ian, I don't even watch TV. I did a couple times when I was in transition. I would go to like a sports restaurant or bar or whatever, watch just a little bit of football, but also utilize the Wi-Fi services, such like that. But so I my skills are lacking. And trust me, I know that. I mean, I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I know what I want to do, and I know what I hope to do. But for a while there, I was really proud of one thing, and it's kind of like transition to. Uh, I had more subscribers than I had videos for a while, which I like that. That was, to me, it was a better ratio. So right now, this is video number 500, and I have 420 subscribers in 1 year, which all depends how you look at it. It's kind of good or okay, and basically for 2 months, 3 months, whatever it was, I was a little bit of a funk due to the hurricane, so I really didn't produce a whole lot of content. But as I mentioned before, um, a guy named Jason Crocker had he's kind of the one that motivated me to get me rolling, because he said, if you don't know how to do YouTube, just get on there and just do it, and do at least one video a day. So at first, like my video content was really bad. It's gotten better. I wouldn't call it great or anything by any means right now, but it's gotten better. I for a while there had a good regular rhythm, something like a pattern, like a consistent pattern, but the hurricane screwed that up. And then a lot of my content switched to, unfortunately, housing situation, basically like homelessness and just the struggles of my life. So that was not the original intent for, producing this, you know, channel. But I said, hey, let's roll with it. This is my life, it's possibly going to be my death too. But so I decided, let's just roll with it, because I feel like I've made so many friends that it's, I think a lot of us have, some people, there's so many channels out there. Everybody has different philosophies of what you do, what you don't do. But like I've told people before, I kind of made a pact that I'm just gonna share my life as much as possible. And if being me is a bad thing, or well, you know that's the path I chose, to just share life. You know, you can edit out, the bad things in a video or stuff like that, but in reality of life, you really can't edit out things that happen to you. So, might as well just share it. So people aren't misled and have false impressions on how life really is for a lot of people. So editing is really good. I think it can be very helpful, and you can do so many different things with that. And I'm still working on learning that. But this is, like I said, this is just a thank you to everybody that has supported me, motivated me to, keep coming back to this platform. But, when Jason Crocker talked about uh, do at least one video a day, and in the beginning, like I was just like really bad, really bad. I didn't even know how to turn on the camera. I shut it all. I was all up, it's like it looked like a kid playing with the camera. But hey, I did it, and I left it on there to just hopefully show the growth, a little bit of the growth of the channel. And I think some of the early videos could have been really, really good. I'm hoping one day I can go down there and hopefully do like I wouldn't delete the original ones, but when I went to the Everglades and was filming alligators and stuff like that, I know that could be very popular and very really good content if produced properly. So now I have a better idea how to do some of that. I wouldn't say I could produce it like some of the big channels do, but I I'm just basically here to say thank you. It's like um, it's I didn't know what to do for a 500th video, so I figured the best thing I could do is just say thank you to everybody. Um, I've met a lot of, like I said, a lot of strangers, a lot of people I now call very, very close friends, and it's so rewarding that if I'm not on YouTube or watching YouTube, I feel like I'm not in somebody else's life to support them and hopefully be a positive influence with comments or something like that. I'm not one big for leaving. I don't leave negative comments. It's like just like watching TV. You can just change the channel if you don't like it. Well, I did one community post. Somebody really ticked me off about clickbait. I didn't call them out by channel name, but that really ticked me off because it was the one particular video was nothing related to the title. and they produce pretty good content, believe it or not. I mean, their skills are way better than mine. But when you just bait people in, with some false title that has nothing to do with your video, yeah, you lost a subscriber. I'm not going to change their life. I'm not going to, put them into bankruptcy or anything. But I just don't believe in that. We all like to have creative titles. We do want people to watch, and it's that's just the reality of what creators do. So I just believe in trying to keep it somewhat on point. So here we are, 500 video. So I appreciate everybody, and if there's anything I can do to help you guys out, please let me know. I'm trying to plug along and keep going, and hopefully nobody was made a fool of today. I did get suckered into one thing today, and I felt like such a fool. My mechanic was working on my vehicle, and I had to sit there and wait a while. They had to wait for the van to cool down before they could change. Basically, I had some AC work done and starter work, and had to change vacuum lines. It was a little bit difficult. So I'm killing some time. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, and there's a guy in the Keys. He's a charter captain down here. He was also in the Marine Corps. Well, I say also, I mean also, like, not, I was never in the Marine Corps, so that probably didn't come out well. When I say also meaning like a lot of my friends. But I'm looking at this photo he posted, and it's a photo of a lottery ticket, and it has he scratched it off and has the coin symbol. And I'm looking at the top, 'cause I know a little bit about scratch offs. Lately I haven't had any money to try and even take the chance, but I'm looking at it, and it says the coin said win prize amount below, or whatever it was. So I look at it, and I'm like, dude just won $5 million, right? $5 million. And the first thing I said was, why would this guy be so stupid to post it on a platform? $5 million, people are going to be trying to, cap you and steal your money and all that. So I show it to the mechanic. I know he likes to play scratch off, so I show it to him, and I said, Eric, take a look at this. And I said, this is crazy. I said, why would this guy put? And then he looks at it. He's like, man, I don't know. And then he's walking away. He turns back and goes, you know what day it is today, right? And I'm like, oh man. I'm like, oh, dude got me. I don't know how many other people he got, but in one time today that I know of, I got April Fooled. And boy, that was a big one. I was like, I didn't even comment. I was just looking at it. I was like, man, this guy's crazy for even posting that. And it's funny because the guy's in Florida, and it was a ticket that I didn't recognize. Something when you go into the convenience stores, a lot of times you see all the racks and the acrylic racks that show all it. And it was funny because it was one of the ones I did not recognize. So yeah, that guy suckered me. Anyway, remember, next Sunday is Easter Sunday. So if you have the ability to, either on Saturday or Sunday, remember the kids, try and, go out and get some of the plastic eggs. You can go to Dollar Tree. They probably still have a lot. Go get some Peeps, get some, it's kind of hot down here in Florida. So some of that, if you do it early in the morning, the candy's probably not going to melt. There's all kinds of different things you can do. And you could put, a little bit of money in these eggs, or just a lot of stuff like that. Or just get creative. But the kids like that stuff, I feel like when I was growing up, there was more of that going on back then than there is now. Economic times are a little bit different, but if you have it in your budget, remember the kids. Try and put something on for the kids if you can. Whatever you got to do. It's not mandated, but If you can help out the kids, it's always a good thing. Peace out, folks. And remember, you're all my favorite peeps.